Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah on January 2nd defended Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's allegations of electoral malpractice, saying a recently publicized survey was being selectively cited to push a misleading political narrative. In a post on X, Siddaramaiah said the survey was being portrayed as proof against allegations of electoral wrongdoing despite not being designed for that purpose. He said the study was an end-line administrative assessment of voter awareness and participation, not a political opinion poll or an audit of electoral integrity. The findings are part of a study titled Lok Sabha Elections 2024 Evaluation of End-Line Survey of Knowledge, Attitude and Practice of Citizens, prepared for the Karnataka Monitoring and Evaluation Authority. The survey report, dated August 2025, was made public recently. The Chief Minister mentioned that the study was commissioned to measure the effectiveness of the Systematic Voters Education and Electoral Participation Program implemented by the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer, Karnataka. He said the survey was conducted in May 2025 by Mysuru-based NGO GRAM. The Chief Minister said the timing of the survey was critical, noting that Rahul Gandhi raised allegations of organized voter list manipulation described as vote chori in August 2025, based on evidence that surfaced after the survey period. He argued that data collected months earlier could not be used to dismiss later allegations. He also questioned the representativeness of the sample, pointing out that the survey covered around 5,100 respondents in a state with over 5.3 crore adult voters. Siddaramaiah said this made broad claims about public sentiment statistically unsound, especially in constituencies like Bengaluru Central, where respondent numbers were minimal. He also said that there was a conflict of interest, stating that GRAM was founded by Dr. R. Balasubramaniam, who currently holds a union government appointed position and authored a 2024 book praising Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He said Rahul Gandhi had not challenged the legitimacy of elections but had sought transparency from the Election Commission on voter roll access, surveillance safeguards, EVM scrutiny, and the independence of the Election Commissioner appointment process. The Chief Minister also cited a Karnataka Police SIT investigation in Anand, where a 22,000-page charge sheet named 7 accused, including a former BJP MLA, for allegedly attempting to illegally delete nearly 6,000 voters using OTP bypass technology. He said the case led to corrective measures by the Election Commission. The BJP rejected these claims and said the survey findings undermined the Congress narrative. BJP IT cell head Amit Malviya said the study was commissioned by the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka through KMEA, which functions under the state government's Planning, Program, Monitoring and Statistic Department. He said KMEA is the state's apex body for promoting evidence-based policy making and that the survey was conducted through a competitive process. Malviya said the findings showed that 84.55% of respondents believed elections in India were conducted freely and fairly. He added that 83.61% of respondents trusted electronic voting machines, an increase from 77.9% in 2023. He said the data reflected growing public confidence in the electoral process and contradicted what he described as Congress' campaign of distrust led by Rahul Gandhi. We spoke to Mansoor Ali Khan, Congress candidate from Bengaluru Central, whose 2024 loss is at the heart of the alleged vote theft in Mahadevapura. So you were the Congress candidate in Bengaluru Central, and now that the voter survey has been publicly made, what do you have to say about it? How do you interpret it? And
See, first of all, it's a misleading report and a survey. And it was not actually like they're projecting it as a state government sponsored survey and like that. And it is nothing like that. And I think even the Chief Minister's office also has clarified it. Okay. And even this, what they are projecting to say and it is a election commission survey. It's been selectively used for misleading the narrative. Okay. And what's actually happened here, and even if they say the survey, it was much more before the vote chori thing Rahul ji has exposed. It is not anything to do when before the exposure, because at that point of time also, the survey timing, you see, the survey was conducted in May 2025.
Yes.
Okay,
2020,
month,
yes.
yeah, before Rahul ji exposed the Bangalore Central vote chori in August 25. And till that time, the people didn't know that the election commission was biased and this massive manipulation is happening. Okay, and I think Deccan Herald and Bharat Joshi should have been a little more. See, they have literally played into the hands of Dr. R. Balasubramaniam. He claims to be, he has done the survey independently and not biased, but he's actually there is a conflict of interest. Okay, and he's a government appointee in the Capacity Building Commission, and he also wrote a book praising Modi ji and called The Power Within.
Yeah.
Okay, and to be frank, I thought Bharat Joshi could have done better and Deccan Herald could have done better. And it's not journalism, it is only a retroactive cover-up of a job commission to whitewash the election commission's credibility crisis. That's all is happening here. Okay, and had you ever heard of this survey earlier? And they're just misleading, saying that it's an official survey of government of Karnataka, which is absolutely rubbish. Okay. So already the credibility of election commission is at the lowest. Before elections, they are allowing the ruling party to do whatever they want in all states. It's nothing but an extension. Election commission has become one more department of BJP. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Thank
sir,
you.
for